Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and tech is taking over, and for all the right reasons. Now listen to this. This is something absolutely exciting. I think the time is now. We're living in the future. We're talking about Interplay Learning Africa. Now this is an educational company that's changing the way we teach by using virtual reality to educate learners in the skilled trades. Ooh, this is interesting. Now their new project, the Sport4Good Empowerment Program, further aims to access and uplift young sports people from the Cape Flats and in the townships. Now, the man himself, Neville Kleinhans, is here. He's the CEO of Interplay Africa, and he's here to tell us more about this exciting new way to teach. Neville, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well. Very well. Yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm getting excited because it's so cool to see what's happening in the space of learning and education and the amount of awesome options we have, which this definitely seems like one. So let's just get a broad overview of understanding tech, and how do you think it has an edge over, let's say, targeting this issue of unemployment in our country in general?
Well, first and foremost, I'm very happy that you're excited, because I've been excited for a few years now by launching this program in South Africa. I believe that we want to do training in a different way, very immersive way, very exciting way. For us, it's about first expose people to the tech. But before that, we want first the human being to be behind tech. And that excites me. And that will change unemployment, because if people change, they can see better goals for themselves. And we're trying to play through Interplay with tech a little bit in order for artisans to get interested in helping their own communities. That's what
that, man. And on top of that, you've got a big goal, and your mission is obviously to help with young South Africans finding prospective employment opportunities. How are you doing this, and how are you using tech to facilitate this?
Okay, first and foremost, this is a kind of a shout to all people in South Africa.
Yeah.
We have a slogan to say that people support what they help to design. So we can't do it on our own. We have to have people, we have to have the communities, we have to have the interested parties being excited about their own future. We only conduits to their future. We don't change people, we just facilitate the change. So that excites us. Young people, it is a new way of training. I mean, we're having this argument between whether we must certify people or whether we must train people for competence. We're excited about the competence side of it, because when you say you are an electrician, you'll be able to show by virtue of what you do that you're an electrician. I can't show you a paper and you can't even switch on my lights, those kind of things. You know, so we're excited about technology. You can make your mistakes. It really stems down from your pilots, from your doctors. So they can do it, they can simulate. So can we in the artisan trade. So we're very, very excited about this, yeah.
Very smart stuff indeed. And I imagine the cost operation then with the practicing obviously becomes easier. Your consumables become less. There's so many benefits to this. How then is this related to your Sport4Good Empowerment Program? How is this associated with each other? Trying to understand this.
Yeah, this is a real passion.
Yeah?
For my sins, I played a bit of sport myself, and some of my colleagues that played with me, I wasn't as good as what they were. However, I always knew that I was going to build myself a very good career. I was always in a tech. I always wanted things to be simpler. And I look at their lives today, and all we do, I don't know if you're part of this whole group where they speak about legends. And it's a very overused word these days. Everybody is a legend, but they've done absolutely nothing for themselves in the community. They are people of sport. But if you look at their lives and where people are in the community, they're nowhere. And I thought, let me match that to say that if we really want to leave a legacy behind, we will do things in the community by giving them toys, by giving them skills, in a playful way. Once again, we want to do it very playfully. We want you to enjoy while you're with us on this journey.
New passion.
There we go.
I love that. So let's just make sure that Mzansi actually understands what's happening, because the way I understand this, right, so we're using virtual reality to essentially train up and simulate trade examples like an electrician or like anybody else does, but in that virtual reality world. Is this correct? Is this
That's 100% correct.
All right. Okay, so Mzansi, this is exciting. If you're not really sure what's actually going on, don't don't worry, because we are going to give you a demo in just a little bit and show you exactly how this VR program actually works, how you can upskill yourself, how you can get involved in trade. And let me tell you, this is exciting. I really do believe that this is the future when it comes to employment opportunity, when it comes to upskilling. And of course, we're going to show you exactly how it's done. So Neville, thank you again for coming through, for being a part of the change, for being part of the future as well. And I can see your passion. I'm glad that it's finally come to market. So well done.
Thanks for the opportunity. We're in for an exciting walk on this thing.
Oh, we definitely are. Zanzi, don't go anywhere. We're obviously going to be checking out that demo in just a bit, but let me hand it back over to Carlitos, because he's got something special planned for us right now.